Here is the hip thrust, a machine which targets the muscles of the glutes, the spinal erectors, the hamstrings, the quadriceps and core strength. This machine is especially suited for men who wish to rapidly improve their strength performances on squats and deadlifts. The hip thrust machine is not only an interesting movement for aesthetic reasons, it is also essential to strengthen the muscles that athletes use to run, jump, and fight. The hip thrust is a movement that can be performed with free weights placed on the abdomen to train all of the lower body's muscles. One may legitimately wonder whether Panatta's hip thrust machine is useful or not. The superiority of the Panatta's hip thrust is due to 7 unique features, which are: 1. Simpler to get in and out of the equipment. Indeed, one just has to raise or lower the padded abdominal bar to enter or to exit the machine. 2. More comfortable to use, especially past a certain load. With free weights, the pressure of the load can quickly become painful, as the abdominal bar of the hip thrust machine is padded, which increases body contact surface. It eliminates any pain. 3. Less dangerous, because you cannot get crushed under the weight. In the case of muscular weakness, simply lower the glutes to the seat in order to stop the movement. Nothing will fall on you or crush you, as is the case with free weights. 4. Easier to target specific muscular recruitments. With free weights, there are not really any other possibility of alternative position settings other than the placement of the feet. 5. Provides more possibilities of modulation of the range of motion, as you can adjust the level of descent of the glutes, the degree of shoulder rolling, and choose from more foot placements. In addition, as the back support moves at the same time as the thighs, it greatly increases the range of motion of the exercise, therefore improving the effectiveness of the movement while rendering it more comfortable. Indeed, it is the machine that adapts to your movements while on a fixed bench. It is your body that must adapt to the bench, which results in unnecessary discomfort. 6. Enables more intense workouts because one can easily train with very heavy weights on this machine. 7. More stable, especially if you insist on training only one leg at a time. You do not have to play the equilibrists and cling to a load that may crush you at any time. With the hip thrust Panatta, it is the machine itself that stabilizes you and not the opposite, as it is the case with free weights. There are 3 different settings on the Panatta's hip thrust. First, choose the resistance of the machine by adding weight plates. Then adjust the height of the footrest. Finally, select the range of motion of the movement by picking one of the 8 available positions of the padded abdominal bar. Your glutes should be exactly under the abdominal pad to ensure your proper placement in the machine. Once in place, firmly tighten the glutes to get them off the seat. To do so, the shoulders will act as a pivot, which will tilt the back support. The glutes should be lifted until the back is aligned with the thighs. Hold the contraction position for a second before descending until the glutes brush the seat and start again. Place your body so that your lower abdomen lies exactly under the padded abdominal bar to ensure your proper placement on the machine. Bend your knees at 90 degrees by bringing your heels back under the femurs. Once in place, by using the strength of the buttock and by pushing on the feet, lift the abdomen up so that the thighs and torso form a triangle with the ground. To do so, your shoulders should act as a pivot point. Hold the contracted position for 1 second by squeezing your glutes as hard as possible. Then, return to the starting position until your hips brush the seat and start again. 1. The lowering level of the padded abdominal bar will modulate the range of motion. This setting consists of 8 different levels. For a low amplitude exercise with a strong contraction at the top but a lower muscle stretch, do not lower the abdominal bar too much and lock it on the higher settings. These high positions will allow beginners to feel the muscle contraction well, while minimizing the level of muscle soreness during the following days. As you progress, use lower and lower settings that will enlarge your range of motion by increasing muscle stretching. 2. Vary the placement and height of the feet thanks to the wide feet platform. Placing the feet at the bottom of the platform will promote the recruitment of the glutes and the quadriceps. Placing the feet at the top of the platform will promote the recruitment of the hamstrings and the lumbar muscles. Similarly, the lower the platform for the feet is, the more the glutes are targeted. On the contrary, the higher this footrest is, the more the lumbar and the hamstring muscles will be recruited. Errors should be avoided, performing only half movements by not lifting your glutes high enough during the contraction phase in order to handle too heavy a weight. Make sure you contract your glutes as hard as possible on each repetition before increasing your weight. Arching the lower back too much in order to artificially increase the range of motion. For faster results, use this machine twice a week. We recommend performing between 8 to 12 repetitions per set. Rest 1 minute between sets. Beginners should perform a total of 3 to 4 sets. Increase to 5 or 6 sets whenever you feel ready for it.